You think Thanksgiving is all about turkey, football, and family bonding? Think again. Did you know the first Thanksgiving might have ended in arguments over who brought the cranberry sauce and possibly worse? Welcome back to Culture Shock Diaries, where we uncover the untold truths behind the holidays you thought you knew. Today, we're diving deep into the dark side of famous American holidays, the scandals, controversies, and shocking origins that shape these celebrations. From Halloween's spooky pagan roots to Christmas' wild commercialization, we'll reveal why some of your favorite holidays aren't as wholesome as they seem. So grab some popcorn, or maybe not, depending on what holiday you're celebrating, and let's get started. Holidays are supposed to be fun, right? A time for family, food, and festivities. But here's the thing. Many of America's most beloved holidays have some shady backstories. Some are steeped in controversy, others in chaos, and a few, well, let's just say they've got skeletons in their closets. In this video, we'll explore the dark side of 7 famous American holidays, and trust me, by the end, you'll never look at them the same way again. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload. Halloween, pagan roots, and modern mayhem. Let's kick things off with Halloween, the spookiest night of the year. Sure, it's all about costumes, candy, and haunted houses now, but did you know its origins trace back to an ancient Celtic festival called Samhain? The Celts believed that on October 31st, the boundary between the living and the dead blurred, allowing spirits to roam freely. To protect themselves, they lit bonfires and wore masks to scare away evil spirits. Fast forward to today, and we've swapped ghosts for giant inflatable spiders and fake cobwebs. Honestly, I'd rather deal with a ghost than my neighbor's blow-up skeleton collection. But wait, there's more. Modern Halloween has its own dark secrets. Did you know vandalism used to run rampant on October 31st? In the early 20th century, cities had to impose curfews because teens were egging houses, smashing pumpkins, and causing general mayhem. It wasn't until trick-or-treating became mainstream that Halloween calmed down a bit. 2. Thanksgiving. The untold story of Turkey Day. Thanksgiving, the holiday of gratitude, gravy, and tryptophan-induced naps. But here's the catch. The first Thanksgiving wasn't exactly the kumbaya moment we were taught in school. The real history of Thanksgiving is a lot messier and darker than we've been told. But here's the catch. This kumbaya moment didn't last long. Within just a few decades, relations between settlers and Native Americans turned sour, very sour. After that initial feast, European settlers began seizing native lands, breaking promises, and sparking violent conflicts. By the late 1600s, wars like King Philip's War devastated indigenous communities, killing thousands and displacing many more. For many Native Americans today, Thanksgiving isn't a day of celebration. It's a reminder of betrayal and loss. In fact, some observe it as a national day of mourning, reflecting on the painful history that followed those early encounters. It's a powerful reminder that history isn't always black and white or stuffed with marshmallows. Oh, and here's another fun fact. Turkeys almost became America's national bird instead of bald eagles. Can you imagine Uncle Sam holding a turkey instead of an eagle? Talk about clucking patriotism. 3. Christmas. When Santa lost his chill, Christmas may be known as the season of giving, but it hasn't always been so jolly. Did you know Christmas was once banned in parts of America? Yup, Puritans in Massachusetts outlawed it in the 17th century because they thought it was too rowdy and unchristian. And fast forward to today, Christmas has transformed into a frenzy of consumerism. Black Friday stampedes, endless ads, and credit card debt have turned Santa into a salesperson. Honestly, I wouldn't blame him if he put coal in everyone's stocking. Pro tip: if you want to save money next Christmas, start practicing your sad puppy dog eyes now. 4. Independence Day. Explosions, accidents and controversy, fireworks, parades and barbecues. Independence Day is all about celebrating freedom. But did you know fireworks send thousands of people to the ER every year? And no, it's not just drunk uncles trying to impress their nephews. And then there's the debate over whether July 4th truly represents freedom for everyone. For enslaved African Americans in 1776, independence didn't apply to them. It wasn't until June 19th, 1865, that slavery officially ended in the U.S., making it a far more significant date for many Americans. I mean, nothing screams freedom like accidentally setting your backyard on fire. 5. Easter, bunnies, eggs, and religious debates. Easter may seem all about chocolate eggs and cute bunnies, but its history is packed with pagan rituals, religious conflict, and even violence. Easter's roots trace back to Eostre, a pagan goddess of spring and fertility. Those eggs and bunnies? They're actually ancient symbols of new life and reproduction, nothing holy about them originally. So, technically, your Easter basket is a tribute to an old fertility party. Even Christians can't agree on Easter. For centuries, they fought over whether it should align with Passover or follow the Roman calendar, while some criticized its secular symbols, like bunnies and eggs, calling them distractions from the true meaning of the holiday. Meanwhile, parents are just happy their kids ate enough sugar to crash before bedtime. 6. President's Day, Washington's birthday. President's Day, a day to honor America's greatest leaders, right? But what if I told you that behind the parades and mattress sales lies a darker truth? From slave ownership to modern commercialization, this holiday isn't as noble as it seems. Let's start with the man of the hour, George Washington. Sure, he's celebrated as the father of our country, but here's something they don't teach you in history class. Washington owned over 300 enslaved people at his Mount Vernon estate. Yeah, hard to picture Honest Abe sharing the spotlight with someone who kept hundreds in bondage, and Washington wasn't alone. Many of the early presidents we celebrate today were slave owners, including Thomas Jefferson, the guy who wrote "All men are created equal," while fathering children with Sally Hemings, an enslaved woman he never freed. It's a glaring contradiction, one that forces us to confront the uncomfortable reality of our nation's founding fathers. But wait, there's more. While President's Day officially honors Washington's birthday, it's also tied to Abraham Lincoln, another iconic leader whose legacy is complicated. Yes, Lincoln ended slavery with the Emancipation Proclamation, but progress came at a cost. And speaking of presidents and labor struggles, did you know that President Grover Cleveland helped establish Labor Day after crushing the Pullman strike in 1894? Troops were sent in to break up worker protests, leaving 30 dead and countless injured, all under the guise of maintaining order. So while we celebrate presidents on this day, it's worth remembering how some of their actions shaped systemic inequalities that persist even now. But here's the real kicker. In our rush to commercialize this holiday, we've glossed over the flaws of these revered figures. We celebrate Washington and Jefferson without fully acknowledging their role in perpetuating slavery, a system that has defined America for centuries. It's a reminder that history isn't black and white. It's messy, complicated, and often uncomfortable. 7. Labor Day, a holiday built on struggles. Finally, let's talk about Labor Day, the unofficial end of summer. It is easy to forget that this holiday exists because workers literally fought and sometimes died for better conditions. From the Pullman strike of 1894 to ongoing debates about minimum wage, Labor Day reminds us how far we've come and how much farther we need to go. So next time you're enjoying a burger, take a moment to thank the workers who made weekends possible. Also, remember to thank whoever invented the margarita machine. But wait, here's one last jaw-dropping fact. Did you know New Year's resolutions fail 80% of the time? That's right, most people give up on their goals by mid-February. So if your resolution was to eat healthier, don't worry, you're definitely not alone. Now tell me, which holiday shocked you the most? Was it Thanksgiving's complicated history, or maybe Christmas's chaotic commercialization? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you found this video eye-opening, smash that like button and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.